Sometimes events, obligations, and problems can cause you a lot of stress and tension. You can often recover from this. You can also continue with your daily activities, even when you are tired and tense. But eventually you get to a point where that no longer works. You ask more of yourself than you can handle. As a result, it is no longer possible to recover from this stress and tension. You may then have a burnout. When you have a burnout, you feel very tired physically and mentally. You literally feel burned out. You lose your grip on the situation, and you develop complaints that have a major impact on your daily life. Even small tasks can be too much. Unfortunately, burnout is often noticed too late by the person himself. That is why we have explained the 4 phases of this treacherous process in this video, so that we can understand how we can avoid burnout and, if necessary, pick up the signals in time, both ourselves and those around us. Do you have any questions or comments regarding this video? Post your comment below the video and don't forget to like it. Stress is the first sign of the first phase of a burnout. It pops up repeatedly and also lasts for a long time. The stress becomes constant and therefore chronic. It's this constant stress that should ring a bell. The source of stress must be addressed immediately. The person in question must rest from then on. Without rest, stress only gets worse. You feel less like doing fun things and react more moodily. Other physical complaints may also occur, such as abdominal pain, stomach ulcers, sleep problems, etc. It is therefore very important in this phase that the source of stress can be reduced or suppressed and that the person rests so that the body can recover. This one is exhausted because he always has to fight against the stress. The body gradually becomes more accustomed to the constant stress. This will cause the physical alarm signals to fade. However, the body still suffers from this, but you are not aware of it. You continue with the things you do. Work, housework, raising your children, and then also making time for your friends. The resistance phase is a crucial phase because it is this phase that there is denial. At this time, it is important that loved ones are alert and help to make the other person aware of the situation. In this phase, you feel overloaded and you can barely keep all the balls in the air. You sleep poorly and do not recover enough. You notice that you often forget things and are chaotic. The limit of resistance has been reached and some symptoms from phase 1 reappear. It's 5 to 12. It is important to respond to the constant stress, the intense fatigue, and the inability to rest. You can recognize phase 3 by the fact that you have not relaxed after a good night's sleep or a holiday period. You feel stressed. You have a chronic sleep deprivation and have difficulty keeping an overview and making decisions. Nice things feel like having to. These may be signs that there is a risk of burnout. The terms burnout and stress are often confused. But someone who is overstressed does not yet have a burnout. Stress is the precursor to burnout. In this phase, you are completely exhausted, both mentally and physically. This is the burnout. A burnout is the result of a prolonged period of stress and strain. Prolonged stress and tension causes your physical and mental energy reserves to become burned out, so to speak. For example, problems at work that cause a lot of tension can give rise to this. For example, in the beginning you work through this fatigue and tension, but after a while you are no longer able to do so. Everyday tasks seem like an immense task. You feel like you are constantly in too high a gear. If these complaints persist for more than 6 months, you may be dealing with a burnout. What are the causes of burnout? A risk factor is the amount of stress due to circumstances. Circumstances that cause tension include too high a workload, relationship problems, or too little support from your environment. Do you recognize yourself in one of the phases? Seek help. Go to your doctor. Talk to a good friend. In the next episode, we will discuss how to recover from burnout. Do you have a burnout? Or do you know someone who may be experiencing burnout? Share this video and leave a comment below the video. Want to stay informed of the latest videos? Then subscribe to our YouTube channel. We look forward to seeing you next time.